Broccoli is a cruciferous vegetable. Cruciferous means that it has its petals in a shape of a cross. It belongs to the cabbage family and is closely related to cauliflower. Broccoli is in about 90% water, and 100 grams raw has around 34 calories, 3 grams of protein, half a gram of fat, 7 grams of carbohydrates, in which are 2 grams of sugar and 3 grams of fiber, so it contains 4 grams of net carbs. Net carbs are carbohydrates minus fiber, and it also has barely any salt. These are the vitamins, minerals, and trace elements. Broccoli has exceptionally high amount of vitamin C and K. Vitamin K prevents the creation of calcium plaques in blood vessels, also known as calcification. It improves blood clotting, which decreases bleeding, and also increases the bone density, making them less likely to break. Vitamin C, on the other hand, affects your health in many different ways, but it mainly acts as an antioxidant. More on that later. Vitamin C massively improves the immune system, which decreases the chance of you getting sick, like getting a runny nose. And if you do get sick, immune system speeds up the healing process. Broccoli also has a decent amount of fiber, and fiber feeds good bacteria in our gut, making it healthier. And having a healthy gut has so many benefits you wouldn't even believe. But for example, your gut is connected to your brain through neurons and it's called gut-brain axis. So now imagine what happens when these two organs are connected. If your gut isn't healthy, your brain will perform worse because of it. And it works the other way around as well. If your gut functions well, your brain will be better as well. Sharper, better focus, cognitive skills, and so on. You will simply perform better in all areas of life. However, as I mentioned before, broccoli has 3 grams of fiber in 100 grams, which is not so much, but it still adds up to the total amount. But if you're still not convinced to adding broccoli into your diet, those are other health benefits. It contains carotenoids like beta-carotene, which protects the skin from ultraviolet radiation from the sun, UV. It improves eye health and helps to produce vitamin A by your body. Other carotenoids broccoli has are lutein and zeaxanthin, which are both shown to improve eye health even more and have anti-cancer effects. Broccoli also has a compound called sulforaphane, which is an excellent antioxidant. Antioxidants neutralize and fight off free radicals, and free radicals in the body damage DNA, increase the speed of aging, damage human cells. So we probably want as few of them as possible, and sulforaphane in broccoli helps with that. Sulforaphane also decreases inflammation. Inflammation plays a crucial part in the body's healing process. But too much inflammation can actually reduce healing potential of the body and even lead to autoimmune diseases where the body doesn't know who is the enemy and who is not, and literally starts to attack itself. But that's not all broccoli has to offer. This amazing vegetable has tryptophan, which helps the body to produce serotonin. Serotonin mainly improves mood, and having a good mood is so amazing as it impacts most, if not all, the body processes. Imagine doing anything when you are happy, and that same thing when you are sad. When you are happy, you will probably perform better, so it's definitely good. Tryptophan also improves sleep by increasing melatonin production, supports immune system, reduces stress, and helps the brain by improving cognitive function, which affects learning, thinking, remembering things, attention span, and several others. Discussed vegetable also has flavonoids called quercetin, isohamnetin, and kaempferol. All three have anti-cancer, antioxidant, and anti-inflammatory effects on the body. Additionally, these compounds, flavonoids are compounds, they have potential heart health benefits. In broccoli, we will also find choline, which is one of the building blocks of the brain. And if it does build your brain, it's probably important, right? Broccoli, thanks to glucosinolate found in it, helps to clean out toxins and other waste from the body. And lastly, broccoli also decreases estrogen levels as it contains indole-3-carbinol, I3C, which weakens the estrogen produced by the body, so it's definitely good for males. Now I'm sold out on broccoli health benefits. But broccoli is made out of three parts: florets, also called heads, the stem, and leaves. All of them have very similar nutritional value. However, some people only eat the florets, leaving the stem with leaves. Why they do that? I don't know. All three parts of broccoli are edible and won't do any serious harm to your health when you eat them. What? You don't believe me? Then let's take me as an example. I've been eating broccoli as a whole, florets, stem and leaves, for as long as I can remember, and I'm still not dead. Convinced now? However, keep track for how much broccoli you eat, because too much of this vegetable, especially raw, can lead to bloating and gas, also known as farting. But keep in mind that you don't have to eat broccoli raw. You can prepare it in multiple ways. Three popular ways are: boiling it in water. Broccoli will be softer to chew and easier to digest. It will increase the amount of vitamin K and carotenoids at the cost of less vitamin C and B vitamins. The longer broccoli is boiled for, the more nutrients will be lost. You can roast broccoli in oven. This method makes broccoli more crispy and will help to break down fiber and carotenoids, which will increase their accessibility to the body. However, broccoli will lose some vitamin C and B vitamins, and roasting it in high temperatures may create acrylamide, a compound that increases the risk of cancer and may even mess up with your neurons, nerve cells. And the third method is steaming it. This method minimalizes nutrient loss compared to other methods. Other ways of preparing broccoli are grilling it, frying it on a pan in two ways: stir frying, sauteing, or you can even put broccoli in a soup. However, you can always eat broccoli raw if you want, but don't forget to wash it in the water before to clean out possible dirt and bacteria. The history of broccoli starts in the Roman Empire about 6th century BCE, where the broccoli was first grown. Throughout the next decades, it wasn't very well known around the world until a massive spike of its popularity in early 20th century, around 1920 to be exact, when Italian immigrants started selling broccoli in the USA, where it quickly became popular because of the health benefits broccoli has. From that time, the popularity of broccoli only raised and raised, as more of the health benefits were being discovered over time. Today, the season for broccoli lasts from October to April. During this period of time, it might be more nutritious, cheaper, and taste better. The most broccoli is produced in Asia, mainly by China and India. A lot of it is also grown on other continents by countries like Spain, Italy, Mexico, and United States, mostly in California. There are even broccoli festivals around the world where it is grown, mainly during the harvest season. But it's very crucial to mention that the vegetable we are discussing was not always the way it is now. As it is with many other modern day foods, it has been modified by humans to achieve desired traits like size or taste. It was done, for example, by breeding broccoli with certain varieties. There is even a Chinese version of broccoli, and I'm not joking. In fact, there was never such vegetable as broccoli. Humans actually created it throughout the past decades from wild cabbage. But after all of that, broccoli is just a food, so it's meant to be eaten. So now, there is a question. Should you eat broccoli? This is the question you have to answer yourself, but after all of the health benefits I talked about before, we can summarize this food as an anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant bomb with tons of health benefits. I would say that you can definitely consume broccoli a couple times a week, if not every day, unless you are on a carnivore diet, but that's a different story. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. If you enjoyed it, you can subscribe and like, and if I didn't cover a topic, you can always write it in the comment. And always watch out for what you put in your mouth, because you are what you eat.